Hey everyone, and welcome back to BMX News, the weekly BMX news show where I talk about everything that happened in the previous week within the world of BMX that I think you guys might care about. That being said, if you missed my video earlier in the week, it's the most recent video on my channel. I talked about the newly released BSD Revolution hub. This is a new hub from BSD that uses the licensed Freenight planetary Freecoaster internals with their own hub shell and design, and a couple other small tweaks that I am in direct contact with Grant Smith of BSD about, and I will have more information on that for you guys as it becomes available. They announced this hub. It is available now if you can get it. I think it might already be sold out pretty much everywhere where you could actually buy one, and the internet went crazy. They posted a video on their YouTube channel with Alex Donachie doing a fakie and then pedaling forward while he was faking, one of the things that I showcased in one of my previous videos about the Freenight, and everyone lost their minds. All of the same questions have come up. So if you are seeing this and you have questions about this hub, I will link in the description below a video where I went over a whole bunch of questions that I got on it and talked about it and tested it and showed things directly in the video. Just know that since then, Freenight has updated some things in the hub, and the BSD Revolution uses those updates. So there are a little bit of changes here that we will talk about very soon. So if you haven't seen the video that I put up earlier this week, that we will talk about very soon. So if you haven't seen the video that I put up earlier this week, it's linked in the description below as well. All of the information that you need to know is there. And now that I've talked about it first and enough to get it into the title and thumbnail of this video, let's move on to what we have to talk about next, and that is the Vans The Circle contest. This is a video contest that Vans is helping put on in coordination with Source, I believe, but all 10 videos from this are up online. This is a video contest taking some of the top BMX shops all around Europe and having them make a video to put into the contest that we get to vote on, and there's 10 of them that are at the link in the description down below. Basically, the way this works, for anyone who missed when I talked about this in a previous news video, first of all, I've got to make a correction. It's not in coordination with Source, it's in coordination with Diggs. Source has a video in this contest. So what it says here is that it was created to support local BMX stores, their riders, and their communities. The Circle is a brand new BMX filming competition where 10 BMX shops from across the UK, Netherlands, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and Russia will go head to head for a chance to win a share of 20,000 euros in prize money. That is huge. So basically the way this works is they're assembling their teams of up to 6 members with a mix of pros and AMs, and then being judged by a panel of judges, which I read in the previous news video, and they are legit judges. But the people and shops who have parts in this contest are Source BMX, of course, as I said, Il Buta BMX, I'm not sure where that is, it's not listed here, Soul Cycle BMX, 360 Bike Shop, BMX Avenue, Bros Bike Store, Allen's BMX, Kunstform, and Stress BMX. And there are videos from every single one of these 10 different bike shops, like I said, at the link in the description down below. And then I know it's another link, but there is a link at the bottom of all of these videos that takes you to the page that you need to go to vote for this contest. So then there were a couple more things that I wanted to highlight this week before we get into the videos. The first of those is a conversation between Kyle Carlson of Vital BMX and Kevin Connors of Premium. Kevin Connors has worked with a ton of other brands in the past, as they talk about at the beginning of this interview. They're talking about the future of Premium. And from hearing Kevin talk, first of all, I want to say I love how transparent this dude is and how he doesn't hold back information short of anything that would like spoil things for Premium, like who might be riding for them soon. Obviously, he's not going to spoil things like that. But when he talks about things like the timeline and how far out they might actually be on parts coming in, and how he has samples of all of these different parts, and how Chad Curley just started riding the sample of his redesigned fork 3 weeks ago, and how he's not going to order anything from production until Chad's ridden it for 90 days and they go through and they check and make sure everything is okay. And just hearing that behind the scenes directly from the person within the brand, I feel is such a good thing for BMX, and I hope that more companies do this. And I just think that there is a way to be transparent without giving away surprises or spoiling anything. And I think that this is a great interview with a lot of really good information. And as Kevin said in here, all of Premium is being reworked, from every single part that exists to the way that they're doing things. It's all being reworked and looked at. It's pretty cool to see. I haven't yet got to the part where Colin Verignac talks So I'm not sure about that yet. I'm only about halfway through this, but I love what I've heard so far. And I think that anyone who has any interest whatsoever in the behind the scenes of a company and what actually needs to go on and how things work and learning more about that side of things should definitely take a listen on this one, because there's a lot in here to learn and I genuinely am enjoying it so far. And then after that, the last thing I wanted to highlight this week is Julian Molina's Welcome to GT video. It's 2 minutes, 11 seconds of pure inspiration. If you don't know who Julian Molina is, somehow he is a one-legged BMX rider who is now riding for GT. They announced it a few weeks or a month ago, something like that. And his welcome video has come out and it is a must watch. Literally, if there's one video that you guys watch from this entire news video this week, or even this month in general, watch this one. The fact that he only has one leg does not hold him back whatsoever, and this video just shows how much he deserves the spot that he has on GT's team. There's a lot of clips in this video that were just really impressive. The last clip is a really big 360. He does a big gap. The down whip that he does in here is textbook perfect. And then there's one clip where he's riding a spot and he ends up in a fakie, and then he does this like full cab foot plant thing that just looks so crazy. You guys are gonna know exactly which clip I'm talking about, but it looks insane. So with that being said, you guys have to watch this video, and that brings us into the other videos from this week, which there are a lot of, but there's something for just about anyone in here. We've got street, dirt, we've got a video from a 53-year-old guy and a 9-year-old, and then there's a flatland video in here as well. So there's a lot of stuff for just about anyone that came out this week. The first one that I want to talk about is a video with another Julian Ortega for Sunday. This one's called Might As Well. And before we get too deep here, I'm not going to be talking super in depth about all of these videos. One, because I'm waiting for a package that if I miss the delivery on, I might not see it till Monday. And two, the No Promises full-length video that I'm releasing is premiering in a movie theater tonight, and we've got people coming from all over, and I want to get everything done as soon as possible so that I can be available for anyone who gets into town early and all of that stuff. So wish me luck with the movie theater premiere, but now let's talk about the videos again. Julian Ortega's Might As Well video from Sunday has a pretty chill vibe with the song, and then the riding contrasts that completely. It's Julian Ortega, you know that it's going to be tech wizardry throughout this entire video, and that is exactly what it is. And then we move on to a Merritt video called Merritt versus Windsor. This one's got Chi, Eli Taylor, Greg Henry, Joel Fortin, and some of the BMX foo dudes shredding up in Windsor, Ontario. And the song at the beginning of this video is orchestral Eminem. It's funny when you realize it, and I'm sorry if I spoiled it for anyone, but I couldn't help but notice this song sounded familiar. The beat was familiar, and then I realized that it was Eminem. And it was kind of hilarious. And that alone, mixed with the quality of riding from these dudes, definitely makes this video worth watching. Leave it to Charlie Crumlish to use orchestral Eminem in a BMX edit. And then after that, we've got our first trails video this week. This one is only trails, and it's with Greg Illingworth from Mongoose, and it's called The Woods. I don't know what these trails are called or where they're specifically at, but the amount of jumps at these trails in this video that are so tightly condensed and transferable and all of that he is riding is kind of impressive in itself. And of course, it's Greg Illingworth. You know he's got the trail style that you trail aficionados who watch this want to see, so this is definitely a good one for that. And then after that, we've got another video that features trails but isn't only trails, and that is Mark Mulville's End of Summer Pittsburgh 2020 video from Profile. And this one's got him shredding around Pittsburgh area skate parks and trails. And I, for one, love Mark Mulville's trails bar spin combos. You always know that there's going to be at least one, and he does a bar spin catch T-bog in this one, and it was just textbook perfect dipped T-bog, and it was just awesome to watch. So that's another one for all you trail guys out there that doesn't just feature trails. And then moving on from there, there's a bunch of videos that are worth mentioning that I wanted to list through for you guys. First of all, we've got Brett Downs' birthday 2020 video, his 53rd birthday at that. Brett Downs is a rad dude who's still absolutely shredding at 53. Then after that, I figured I'd follow that up with our youngest BMX rider in a video this week. We've got 9-year-old BMX prodigy Suzuki Hayata from Fuse Protection. Then we've got a video with Alex Heim, Josh Dovey, Wilton Headley, and Jason Watts called BMX in Nimbin, followed by 2 more welcome videos. The first one is for Logan Penberg onto We the People, and the second one is for Chris Smith onto Radio Bikes. And then our Flatland video of the week, it's called BMX and Opera with Raphael Chiquette. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but that's what you get. Then we've got 2 product promo videos to talk about this week. The first one is a 1-minute promo video with Brad Sims for his Sims bars from Fit. I think there's only like 3 or 4 riding clips in there, but when they are of that quality, I guess that's all there needs to be in a 1-minute video. Brad Sims is just being the absolute beast that he is. They also feature some shots showing the bars, and there was a photo at the end that showed both colors as well as the geometry of them. Then we've got another video coming out of the building out in California. This is a Waymo Wednesday video from S&M to promote the new colors and updated signature frame of Craig Passero. As I said, there's some new colors as well as a change in geometry here. We've got a shorter back end at 12.9 with a taller head tube at 5 inches and then a raised bottom bracket at 11.8 inches. So check out the promo video with Craig doing his technical insanity that he always does, and look into the frame if you're interested in it. So then after that, we had 2 written interviews up on Our BMX to talk about this week. The first one is another P's and Q's with Pat Quinn from a few of the people involved with the Today I Got Time DVD that recently came out. Then we've got one that Jeff Z did with Dan Conway called Words with a Sick Mother Effort, as you're seeing right here, which is clearly an interview about his most recent video that had that as the title. So with that being said, I'm very curious to hear your guys' thoughts on the BSD Revolution, as well as Premium coming back, and Vans The Circle, as well as Julian Molina's welcome video. Just let me know your thoughts on anything that you feel necessary to leave in the comments down below. And if you're new here or you're not yet, hit the subscribe button while you're down there. I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm excited for No Promises to premiere in a movie theater tonight, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for another video, and I'm going to be taking you guys along for the journey tonight as well, so expect a video from that. Goodbye.